Why skinny fat guys stay skinny fat every year. So in this video I'll cover 5 key things that keep most skinny fat guys in the same position every year and how you can avoid that to look leaner in 2026. So first off, they change their meals every day thinking something will change, because most skinny fat guys have the mind that they have to put in so much effort cooking different meals, doing this, doing that, just to make a meal for them to get lean. But the guy that eats the same meal day after day will get closer to his goal, because it's easy to track what you eat every day. If you eat the same meal every single day, but it helps you get to A to B, it's so easy to track it because it's the same meal. Skinny fat guys are in this constant loop of, oh, I have to find a new meal, oh, I have to cook, oh, I have to make something new to get to my goal. But if you just eat the same meal, you are hitting your protein, you're hitting your calories, you're gonna get closer to your goal. You don't have to think much about, oh, what should I eat today? What should I consider like cooking? What should I do? Bro, it's simply the same meal you ate yesterday, and eat it again will get you closer to your goal. And the second biggest mistake, they do crazy reps with no intensity. They think doing like 20, 15 reps will get the physique they want. Put in so much effort doing reps with no intensity and think that they will build the body that they dream about. But reps don't actually matter. It's about intensity. You need to be pushing your muscles hard enough for your muscle fibers to tear and grow. If you are not actually putting intensity, upping up your weight as time goes on, you will not actually get stronger. So most skinny fat guys are stuck in this mind, oh, I have to do more to get more. It's more focused on weight. It's more focused on how much you can handle to get to where you want to be. It's not about reps, it's about intensity. If you're not gradually increasing the weight as you get stronger, your muscles won't be as stimulated to grow, even though you go to the gym frequently. It's about intensity. If you're not putting enough intensity into your workouts, bro, you're gonna stay the exact same way every single year. So up the weight as you get stronger. As you get stronger, up it from 10 to 12 to 15 to 17 to 20, so your muscle fibers can actually feel the tension. You need them to tear in order for them to grow. So you must feel that pressure. If the last 2 reps are not hard, you are not progressively overloading. The last 2 reps should be an absolute struggle to actually push. And once you're in that phase, understand that progressive overload is actually happening. So make sure to subscribe because we're trying to get to 1K, so I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. And the third biggest mistake, they don't follow a schedule. They only go when they feel like it. If you don't have a solid workout schedule that you follow, it's gonna be absolutely hard to actually grow muscle or build this aesthetic lean physique, because certain parts need to be targeted at different days. Like you need a split that helps you hit every muscle group, because if you only go on the off days, one part will look bigger than the other. Well, you work chest and then be gone for 1 week, and then you work legs, then be gone for another week. It'll look off if you don't have a proper split. Your body composition or proportion won't be correct because you're not working with a split that is scheduled. You need an actual scheduled split so you are hitting every muscle group. So stop relying on feelings. Write down your split, know what days you have to show up, and trust me, once you start doing what you're supposed to do and following the schedule, results will actually come. But if you only go when you feel like it, bro, results will barely show, or if they do, it will look disproportionate. So it's important to actually show up on your whole schedule. If you have to work out on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, hit those days, make sure you show up and actually put in the effort. Once you do that continuously, it's only a matter of time until you see results. And the fourth mistake, they don't have a shopping list, but they end up buying junk. When you don't have a shopping list that you follow, you just end up buying highly processed foods or highly carcinogenic food. Like, it's important to have a shopping list so you know you are hitting your protein and calorie goal. If you're in the shop and you have no list, you'll just buy whatever you think is right. You just pick up some candy, you just pick up some treats, you just pick up whatever you see. But if you have a shopping list, it's easy to get closer to your goal. You know you have to hit your protein goal. Okay, I'll get some eggs. I need chicken breast, that's on the list. I need this, I need Greek yogurt. If you have a list, it's so easy to actually hit your goal. If you don't have a list, it's just a confused game. You're in the shop, you don't know what to buy. You're just picking whatever you think is right. And then once you go home, most of the stuff you buy isn't like high in protein and it's just crazy carbs. Focus on actually making a list that helps you get closer to your goal. Rather than buying whatever you see, make a list high in protein, helps me hit my calorie goal, fits all my macros, and I'm solid. Because if you go blind, you just end up buying what you don't want to buy, and you'll have to finish it, you'll have to eat it. And especially if you're grabbing like junk or unhealthy food, it's just high in carbs and high in calories, and it won't help you get closer to your goal. But if you actually schedule it properly, what you need, it's easier to hit your goal. Because when I made that simple change, I actually started to see more results. I wasn't forgetting anything in the shop. I was getting all my macros hit because I was buying everything I actually needed, and I wasn't spending excessively. Once you have a list that you follow for shopping, the process of actually building muscle becomes easy. But if you don't, it becomes a struggle to actually pack on muscle and build that lean aesthetic physique. So the fifth thing is a focus on weight loss rather than recomposition. In the skinny fat stage, most people think that it's a game of weight loss. They have to lose as much weight as possible to get to their goal. Like me, for example, I thought it was a game of weight loss. And when I actually cut my food, even though I was starving most times, but I lessened my food, and I just ended up looking soft and flat, and it didn't make my physique look better. Once I started to actually learn the game and understand it's a game of recomposition, because most skinny fat guys are in a stage of more fat than muscle. We are trying to lower the fat and up the muscle. That's the lean aesthetic physique. We are trying to lower the fat to a point that your muscles are actually visible. Once we do that, that's when we start to achieve that lean aesthetic physique. The focus should really be to progressively overload, enter a calorie deficit, hit your 10k steps per day, drink 2 to 5 liters every day. Once you start doing that, you will lower the fat, lose the fat, and actually build up this muscular frame because you are progressively overloading. Understand that it's not really a game of weight loss, it's a game of recomposition. You can lose as much weight as possible, but it won't make you look aesthetic, it won't make you look lean. It's the muscle that makes you look lean. It's the muscle that makes you look aesthetic. So once you lower that fat, up the muscle, that's when your physique will actually start to change. You need to be actually working out. You need to actually hit your protein so your muscles can grow, and you need to actually enter a calorie deficit so we can burn that fat to a level that we can see the muscle. Once we actually do that, the game actually changes. Once I made that simple change, bro, my physique changed entirely. I didn't look flat. My body didn't look simple. It actually started to pack on muscle. I actually started to look aesthetic because my fat was gone. It was just lean muscle. People actually saw my physique was developed. It didn't look simple. It didn't look like I didn't build it. It looked like I actually put the time in to build that physique. Once you make that simple change from muscle gain up, fat loss down, the game changes entirely. People will actually notice that you work out. So understand, it's not a game of weight loss, it's a game of recomposition. Once you understand that completely, you stop focusing on weight loss, you start focusing on lowering the fat and upping the muscle, and that's when the game actually changes. So if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe and comment one big goal you want to achieve in 2026.